So how many of us have clients that come in and say, I have fine lines, I have wrinkles, I have loss of elasticity, and I just want to look younger? Well, today I'm going to show you a video of how you can utilize our 7E Wellness MyoLift Ultra Microcurrent professional device in synergy with other treatments or services that you already offer. So today I'm going to be showing you how to utilize a dermal infusion stamper, which is similar to microneedling, but we are not going as deep. We are working at a 0.25 millimeter into the epidermis. We are utilizing a little cocktail vial that I put the serums in based on my client's skin concern or condition. And then at the top of the vial, there's a stamper, and that stamper has 20 tiny little titanium and 24 karat gold plated microchannel needles. Those needles are going to make punctures into the skin to infuse the serum that I concocted for my client. What I'm going to be doing is helping to stimulate the collagen within the skin, push the product in deeper into the epidermis to deliver better result, as well as work on the textural and clarity of the skin for my client. Then I'm going to follow up with the MyoLift Ultra with microcurrent. Why? Because microcurrent FDA cleared for facial toning and stimulation. Our MyoLift Ultra encompasses 7 different waveforms. Today I'm going to utilize a few different waveforms to treat my client's skin and condition, to push the product in better that I've already channeled into her skin, as well as to firm up the skin and really help to just re-energize and create a more youthful, tight appearance. So stay tuned for the video, and as always, if anybody wants to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, please do. Thanks. Okay, everyone, I am doing circulation with the MyoLift waveform here, and the circulation is going to help circulate blood flow, activate the lymph to really help bring everything to the surface so that we can start draining it. So I'm going to work in C motions, or you can have one stationary and you can be gliding. Client might feel a little bit of that stimulation. She might feel some twinging in certain areas, but she also might see some flickering of the lights, which is all normal, and it's just the stimulation. And again, I'm on circulation waveform. So this is the lymphatic drainage waveform. And what I'm doing with this waveform is really now, after the circulation, we've activated the lymph, we've brought the blood circulation to the skin, and now we're really ridding the skin of any puffiness, any edema, any toxins that needs to be drained. And I'm starting up at the top and I'm draining down. I'll do about 3 to 5 passes in each section. Spending a little bit more time on the jawline so that we can really rid that swelling that she gets in here, puffiness, to contour that jaw and really drain it. So now I'm doing erase waveform, and I'm working her 11s in here, and I'm stretching, because erase is to elongate the muscle, to really stretch those muscles, give those muscles a more softer, more even appearance, to really help erase those fine lines and wrinkles. Over time, these areas, like the 11s or the crow's feet or the top of the lip or the crevice of the chin, they tend to furrow in, and the muscle gets shorter. So here we want to stretch it and elongate it to really help open it, create a more wider appearance, as well as give it just a softer, more even look. So I'm working the 11s, and then I'm going to move to the crow's feet, where I'm going to be doing some stretching. So I'm going to be stretching the area. You work erase the top of the lip, your feathering motion, to really work those vertical lines, those fine lines close to the vermilion lip border as well. I always want to keep the probes at least in the same proximity of each other, or on the same side. Stretching of the chin, so we can stretch it this way. I like to do erase before I go into any of the other waveforms that will lift or re-educate the muscle or shorten the muscle, so that we get a more softer appearance to really help elongate it first. So we've done the stretching horizontally, and then I'm going to do the stretching vertically. Working your way around the chin. Okay, so I've done erase waveform. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do the educate waveform, and educate is to shorten the muscle. I'm gonna just focus on a few areas. I'm not gonna do the whole educate. I'm gonna be focusing on her top lip to actually plump up that top lip, and then I'm gonna work a little bit under the eye and around the cheek to pop up her cheek as well. So if you want to do a little tip and trick to plump up somebody's lips, you would do a sandwich where you would put one stationary probe and the other probe, and you're basically puckering the lips between the two, and you're sandwiching. This is going to help to shorten that muscle, bring some plumpness back to the lip, as well as help with just really giving a more youthful appearance. So now I'm gonna focus on the cheek and under the eye area with educate for her. So I'm gonna hold my stationary probe right below the base of the nose, and I'm going to work up to help create this pucker. Working along the lower portion, which is going to help to sculpt the jowl area as well as pop the cheek. And again, the slower you go with the current is allowing it to pass through and really reach the area that it needs to go. And again, educate is to shorten, really re-educate the muscle, bring it back to its original state. And with microcurrent in general, you're getting increase of ATP, which is the cellular energy of the skin. So you're helping to get blood flow, energy, oxygenation, as well as lifting, toning, and contouring. Now if I want to work around the eye area to help under the eye, I'm going to keep my stationary probe at the base of the nose without touching it and gliding into it. With any microcurrent, you're getting also pull of the current, and you're also getting product penetration. So before we treated her skin with our dermal stamping to infuse her serums, her anti-aging and growth factor serums, and what we did is we made tiny little punctures to infuse the serums into the epidermis, and then I left the serums on, and then I applied our conductivity gel, and I'm working with the microcurrent, which is also going to help push the serums in even deeper, as well as lift tone, contour, increase hydration levels, circulate the blood flow, and rid the tissue of toxin. So last one with Educate Waveform is I'm going to pop the brow and kind of give her a little bit more of a sculpt and a tone to her brow. So what I'm going to do is you start by your stationary probe is up by the hairline, and then you're gliding from under the brow bone. You want to make sure you have enough gel, and you're gliding up into a slide of the stationary probe without touching them. And this is going to help to basically tighten up this area. And I'm just gliding about 3 passes. Very little pressure, and I'm going to work across the brow. And you can pop the brow a little bit more by sandwiching it between each other to really help contour and raise that brow up. You can also do a Y motion where you're straddling the brow and you are puckering the skin along the brow up. And that is the Educate waveform. Okay, so this is the firming waveform, and the waveform of firming, what it's going to do is it's going to tighten up and seal up the pores, help to work in the epidermal and dermal layers of the skin to firm up the tissue. Everybody can always benefit from this. I like to utilize this in almost all my facials to end the facial, to firm up the loose skin, close up the pores, and really just bring more of a youthful appearance to the client's skin. And it's the same motion as circulation and also iontophoresis. It's just moving back and forth in the C motion to really help firm up the skin.